So this week's topic of Emunah Mondays was letting your actions do the talking. And before we begin, the class is dedicated to a couple names. So it's dedicated to a Leuliei nishmat for Dina Esther, Bas Yitzhak vrina, and Roger Asher ben Marcel. May both their neshamas have an ultimate aliyah. As well as a Refuah Shalema for Bracha, Bas shaindel, Amir shmuel ben Ziva, and Ziva bat ronit. May they have a full immediate recovery. And this is for Levi ben Sharon and Yosef ben Sharon, and that's for clarity, parnasa, and overall wealth and success in everything that they do. So this week's topic was letting your actions do the speaking. And the reason for this topic was it's something that I've seen and feel like it goes hand in hand with Emunah. And why is that? It's because if somebody feels like they have to back up their actions with speech, then their actions weren't really that meaningful. And it's like, how can one say that? And the truth is because like if you have to back up your actions with speech, it's a sense of a lack of confidence in your actions. If somebody just goes and does something and doesn't publicize, doesn't go and personally publicize it and this and that, it's a sense of confidence, like, wow, this person is just doing it and it's speaking, and he's not doing it for no sub reason, no clout, this, that, whatever. It's just they're doing it because they want to do it. There's a sense of genuine behind it. That then leads to this whole concept of like there's a confident aspect behind it, as opposed to somebody that doesn't, and doesn't let their actions do the talking, rather they do all the talking. It seems ingenuine. It doesn't seem real. It's like, okay, you're talking too much, you're overselling it. Same thing in business. There's the whole concept of overselling. If it sounds too good to be true, you're overselling it too much. It's sketchy now. It just sounds off. Just do, and it's not just do and leave it. It's just do it, and literally you'll see that Hashem. Well, if it's meant to be, it'll be. There's a sense of, if you don't back it up with speech, there's a sense of Emunah aspect. You're trusting that your actions are going to be enough. The actions are going to be enough. And that's where it goes hand in hand with Emunah. It's like, I'm trusting that Hashem is going to, I'm just making sure to do it. I'm doing it. And I don't have to go and pitch it and sell myself and this, that. No, I'm just doing this. And I'm not doing it for the public eye. I'm not doing this. Regardless if people are looking or they're not looking, the fact is I'm still doing it. And there's a sense of genuine behind that and a sense of confidence. And it's like whatever's meant to be is going to be. There's a sense of Emunah there. That's exactly what Emunah is. It's not, boom, oh, I did this, I'm going to publicize this, and I'm going to make sure everybody knows about this. You're leaving no room for God. It's seeming like there's an agenda behind it. It's looking a little sketchy. And it's like, even if the intentions are right there, it gets very skewed. So it's like, just sometimes less is more. And in this case, less is more. Just let your actions do the talking for you, And that was why I chose this topic, was because like it's something that we all will experience in our life. It's like, do I back it up? It's like there's a sense of what's going to actually get a person to just be able to let their actions do the talking. One, like we just said, it's the confident aspect, it's the Emunah aspect. But two is the understanding that nobody cares about the reason behind it. Nobody's listening. Nobody's sitting there and being like, oh, why? And actually listening. Like, if you're late to work, your boss is not asking, doesn't care about the excuse. The fact is you're late. So it's like, save the excuses. Don't even bother talking. Don't even bother giving an excuse. Why? Hashem knows. Hashem knows the reason you're late. Your boss doesn't care. Doesn't care. Most people are not sitting around listening for the reason behind why you did this. They don't know. They're just they judge you off of, did you do it? Did you not do it? This and that. And it's like, if that's the way it is, why are you going to waste your breath on them when the truth is, at the end of the day, it's just you and Hashem. You know the reason behind it, and so does Hashem. So what is speaking it out? Talking it to this and this person? No, it's you understanding, you know what, I'm going straight to the source. The source is Hashem, and that's all that matters. I don't need to give an excuse to my boss. I don't need to give an excuse to this. I don't need to justify this to anybody. No, I know Hashem knows my reasonings. I know my reasonings. That's enough. And that's what it really is. That's how you add it in, and that's how you officially will let your actions do the speaking. So going into ending it off with that, that's pretty much wraps it up. We did give an example of Baal Shem Tov stories. If anybody does want that, you can message me privately and I can give the example of the Baal Shem Tov story with where actions do the speaking. They don't actually just go and preach anything. The whole concept of preaching came, I think, afterwards, and that's not the way. It's not the way. Preaching it is not the way. Do your actions. Your actions speak wonders. So again, if anybody does want that story, you're more than welcome to message me privately and I can go ahead and record it over and send it over. But yeah, so the names for this week were Leuliei nishmat for Dina Esther bat Yitzhak vrina and Raja Asher ben Marcel. May both their neshamas have an ultimate aliyah. As well as Refuah Shalema for Bracha bat shaindel, Amir shmuel ben Ziva, and Ziva bat ronit. May they have a full, immediate, speedy recovery. And Levi ben Sharon and Yosef ben Sharon, and that's for clarity, parnasa, and overall health and success in everything that they do. Have a great week.